Hey everybody, can you hear me? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Spade Tech. Brother is in the house. How you doing, brother? Hey, that's right. We are going to be installing a brand new rendition of Ghost Spectre on my main PC today. So, start already. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Can you guys hear me okay? Mike, check. Yay, nay. Can you hear me, Brazilla? Let me know, guys. I see the mic is working over here. It might sound, yeah, it's gonna, hey, kick in your bass. What's up, buddy? No, it's not broken. And I could hook up my other microphone, so I'll have to talk a little bit louder. We are live from the mini PC today, folks. So I got a little bit of a different setup going on. And so I spent all morning like setting up my mini PC to stream. So we're streaming from the mini PC. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It took me a couple hours to set it up. And so we've got a lower grade microphone, but as you know, Windows is a degrading operating system. So I've noticed a few things on my other operating system that I could deal with for a little bit, where it was mostly the biggest one that I noticed was when I play Fortnite, right? And it's not a deal breaker, right? But it's like the first game. Every time I play the first game of Fortnite, like the screen just like my FPS like drops and it's like ching, 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 ching. So, and I think it's because I did a video a couple months back about a better way to dual boot. Well, disclaimer, it's not a better way. It's another way to dual boot. So using VHDX, you can dual boot like another, kind of like a containerized version of Windows. And it's nice because you can do backups of it, fairly quickly. However, there's a few things that are not the greatest. It's not the same as doing a bare metal install, right? It's great for like testing, and the guy that showed me that method said, for long-term stability, you probably don't want to use this, but it's just for like testing. So if you've got new software or a different thing that you don't want to mess up your main install, right? You do it on a virtual disk, right? You do it on a virtual OS. It sounds great. The boy's good. Wait. Oh, sorry. By the way, your boy is officially a doctor now. Let's go, Brazilla. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Congratulations, man. That is a huge accomplishment. Huge, huge, huge. Congratulations, brother. An intern doctor is a doctor just the same. So anyway, all of that plus Adobe, my Adobe subscription is about up, right? So I canceled my Adobe subscription. I love Adobe, but I happened to find a version that fell off the back of a Russian semi-truck. So we're going to do a fresh install. So my main PC, my monster PC over here, I've got, what do you call it? Right now I've got the stock OS that it came with, and then I've got Ghost Spectre running on a VHDX, and I think that is why it's been kind of janky, especially when I play Fortnite. That, and combine that with, it doesn't really give you a lot of space, right? And yeah, I have it on 100 gig kind of partition, and you can expand that, but I feel like I feel like it's not the best method, right? So for testing out new software and things like that, having a portable OS that you can boot off of Ventoy, like a small OS that you're not going to do any kind of serious tasking on, I think that's the way to go. Plus, we're going to do the Ghost Spectre bare metal install, and then that'll give us also the opportunity to install Linux. So we're probably not going to get to Linux today, but in doing all this, now I'm set up on the mini PC to stream. So then when we install Linux or any other OS over on the main PC, we're ready to go. Oh, you streamed it. Some of your friends came in, and instead of Metro, you drove a car. All right. Yeah, sorry. And I meant to stream last week, guys. I wanted to stream last week, but Kat, she got a tooth pulled, right? And it had an infection behind it. That's why they had to pull it. Also, there's a wisdom tooth coming in. I think it's the top one. There's a wisdom tooth coming in behind it, and there was an infection. So she's on antibiotics, yeah, and it was rough. It was harder than she thought it was going to be, you know. So it was up to me to take care of the boy. She was kind of out for the count all week long. So, you know, we do what we got to do, but we're back. And yeah, it did take me a lot longer to get my mini PC set up. And of course, every time you stream, something will go wrong. I got everything set up, right? Got all the little, you know, click here, click there. You got to set this, set that, set this, like, and then it crashed. And I had to do all of it over again. And it's just like little stuff like, you know, okay, it's looking for the camera, it's looking for the microphone. So you have to like select, you know, okay, the microphone is not this anymore, it's this, right? It's a different microphone, but it's still the same source on OBS. So little nuanced, little things like that. But we'll get into all that today because I got to set up the new PC for all of this. So all that to say, I'm excited about it. So by having Ghost Spectre already on a VHDX, that's great because if I don't finish getting everything set up, I can easily log back into the VHDX, even though I'll have my bare metal, you know, kind of running in the background kind of thing, while I get everything, you know, set up. But I want to do it on stream, so let's get into it, shall we? Hopefully, like I said, hopefully this doesn't crash out on me again. And bear with me, like the chat window doesn't seem to be working. I'm going to see if I can fix that real quick. Give me 1 second. The screen might go black. You might not see me for a second. Alerts. What's this? Ha! You guys like my microphone? Gabby Maru is here. Welcome in, Gabby Maru. Go touch grass for a chance to win blah 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 blah. Yeah, Gabby Maru, you probably can't hear me. Gabby Maru is here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes, we are on the dollar store computer today. I'm on my mini PC again because we're going to set up a full install of Ghost Spectre. So things are going to look a little janky. Things are going to look a little bit different. I don't have Lumia running. Let me see. I did install it, but okay. But again, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to work properly. Let's do a full install. Hey, Lumia's here. But I don't have the one major thing. I don't have my what do you call it? My buttons. So I don't have my main buttons to set off the commands. So that's going to be up to you guys. You guys can do it. We'll see if it works. It should work. Yeah, touching grass. We're not doing that today. We ain't touching no grass. We're going to be here computing all day, every day. Gay frogs. I don't know if that's the command. Is that the command? Gay frogs? Forget. No. Guys, it's not working. Come on, Lumia. Let me... It's probably because it crashed. Let me check my connections. OBS, edit. No, it looks... Connect. Try again. Break. I don't think that's a command. Break. Okay. It says it's up. Let me check my WebSocket servers connections. No, that looks like it. Ah, well. What are we gonna do? I might be able to launch them off here. Let's see. Commands. Chatbot commands. Oh, is here. Yeah, why do I have that one? I don't want this here. Chatbot. Oh, that's weird. Well, it doesn't look like any of them are here. Huh. Yeah, none of my commands are here. So that might be why. Chat commands. Yeah. Unless I'm logged in. Hello. Unless I'm logged into the wrong account, but it shouldn't be. I don't know. Because, yeah, none of these commands are here. So I'm wondering if it's if I'm logged into the wrong one. Probably. Let's be honest. Let's try logging out. Is it this one? We can try it. No, thank you. Maybe later. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's try that. Ghost Spectre is the clean version of Windows 11, right? So, you know how Windows 11 totally sucks ass? Yeah, well, we don't have that problem. So, it basically streamlines Windows, takes out all the bloat and the bullshit. Hey, there it is. Lumia's here. Let's go. I was logged into the wrong one. No audio. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit janky today. Bear with me. Connect to this one. Okay. It is going to be a little janky today, guys. And I apologize for that. But that is working. Okay, so all that's working. Let's switch over to capture card. Oh God, don't look at that. Why is it doing that? Technical difficulties. What does it say? Does it like have the minimum processor rather than the shit default window? Yeah. So it's gonna have a lot less processes running in the background. Why is my capture card looking like that? Hang on, guys. I'll unplug it. Plug it back in. That always does the trick. Ammo. Video. There it is. Hey, what do you know? Did the trick. All right. So this is what we're currently running over on the main PC. So now this one it shouldn't mess anything up because this is a virtual disk, right? Don't tell anyone my password, bruh. What are you doing? So like I said, when we do the install, this OS is actually sitting on a virtual hard drive, right? So hang on. This is the problem when doing this type of stuff is I've got like 3 mice and 5 keyboards. So I get confused as to which mouse and which screen I'm looking at. So anyway, yeah, here you go. So this right here is actually a virtual hard disk. So it's running Windows, but it's actually sitting on a different partition. So it's actually sitting on the X drive. I moved it. This is the Spade Tech. So this is the OS that actually came pre-installed, right? And I partitioned it. So I've still got a bunch of space left over. But like I said, the VHDX, no, it's not virtual or online. It's just a virtual disk, basically. So it's a virtual hard drive. The computer thinks it's a hard drive, and it'll run everything. It runs Fortnite, and it runs it just fine. However, it gets a little janky, right? The first game on Fortnite, like, it's like a stuttery mess. Just the first game. And then after that, it's perfectly fine the rest of the night. And it, I'm thinking it won't have this problem on bare metal because I never had that problem before when I installed the bare metal. Plus, I've got my old Adobe subscription on this hard drive, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. I have to log in and then log back out. Yeah, there's something wrong with the shader caching because the game is installed on another hard drive, and I think it's something with the virtual hard drive talking to the regular hard drive, and they're all on the same disk. So it's like, for gaming, I don't recommend it. Now, if you're doing any sort of software testing or you just want a portable OS, I think it's great for that. Oh, you cleared your streams from the bin? No. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so we're going to try and delete this. And like I said, if things aren't set up correctly, I still have this virtual version here. So we'll go ahead, or the VHDX. So I'll still be able to log into this. Everything's already set up. So that's the nice thing. So if you need like a portable OS, which I may end up installing one like that, I may end up installing another VHDX onto, hey, how do I say that? Tokoshimaki. What's up, Toko Shimaki? We're going to be installing Ghost Spectre bare metal onto my main PC. So we are streaming from the mini PC today, and I got my main PC over here. I'm currently running... Oh, I didn't know it did that. Excellent. Well, hopefully you can understand me. Do you understand English? Oh, you're writing in Turkish. Okay. Do you understand English, though? Hopefully. What we're going to be doing right now, my OS that is right here is another version of Ghost Spectre, but it's running on a VHDX. And I've been having issues with certain video games just stuttering. It's like a stuttering mess, the first game. Oh, okay. I had my laptop. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I missed that last comment. Something about your laptop. Oh, okay. I was on the car, had my laptop on. I'm streaming from the laptop with 5G. Oh, wow. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, like I said, anything over 1080p is kind of overkill, but if it works, it works. Good. That's awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. You know, the translation is probably some AI stuff. But anyway, salam. Anyway, we still have our virtual hard drive here, Ghost, running out of space. That might have something to do with the shader cache, although the game is installed over here on the X drive. So basically, we're going to be erasing Spade Tech. We're going to erase the original OS that it came with and install Ghost Spectre on that. So that'll be the bare metal hard drive. And then I'll also have my old one as a backup. Do I have Pokemon cards? No, I don't rock the Pokemon cards, unfortunately. Unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not sure which. But we're going to go ahead and install our Ventoy and then hit it with a fat restart. There we go. Okay, so we got the Ventoy installed. Ventoy is awesome. If you guys have not used Ventoy, highly recommend it. We're going to be doing restarts. And go ahead and hit the delete key. So we should still be good because I got this running through a capture card. Don't mind that. Oh, yeah, I bet. Is that working? There we go. Oh, that looks a little bit different. Oh, wow, that looks like that. I don't remember it looking like that. Anywho, oh, probably because it's the HDMI. Yeah, your battery brick was ready to boil. So wait, were you streaming from the car at 1440? Oh, 60p. Yeah, dude, 60p, that's overkill, dude. Or 60 frames a second? That's overkill, especially if you're doing mobile, dude. Don't even bother, because you're basically pushing double the frames that you need to. And they're larger frames. I'm telling you, 1080p, 30 frames a second is just fine. Don't kill your machine just for a stream, you know? You know what I mean? Override. So, yeah, and I still can't get rid of fucking Ubuntu. But hopefully this will help us get rid of Ubuntu. Yeah. So we're going to boot into Ventoy. There we are. Why does that look like that? What in the color wash is going on here? Does that look like piss to you guys? Looks like fucking piss. That's 3. There we go. All right, so we want Windows. No, from the laptop, getting live feed from mobile phone. So wait, nope, from the laptop, getting live feed from mobile with my friends. Oh. Yeah, my camera's, hang on. I can turn that back on. I turned it off. Hey, we're back. I turned it off. It was still on the vertical stream over here. So I am streaming vertical and horizontal right now. I don't know why my Ventor looks like piss, but somebody pissed on it. Piss on it. I knew a guy that used to say that all the time. He'd be like, piss on it. So we're going to go with, I got a bunch of different versions of Windows. This is actually a microphone that is built into my webcam. My other mic is right here, studio mic, but it's hooked up to the big PC. So I could port it over, but I don't want to. It was too much of a hassle today just to fucking pull all this other stuff over and plug it in. And I don't have a lot of USB ports on this Mini. So anyway, join kit, please. All right, for you, I'll do it. Just give me a second. Because it's not like you need to hear me anyway. And we're going to go with Ghost Spectre Windows 11 LTSC 24H2. I also got Windows 11 Pro, Kernel OS, Kernel 11, Windows 8, which I never even fucked with, actually, because I was in my Macintosh era. Windows X-Lite, Atomic. These are super small versions of Windows, great for if you're going to make like a portable Windows install. But all of these, other than Windows 8, are streamlined, and they take out all the bloat and the spyware and crap that Microsoft puts in there. Anyway, we're going with this. And it's going to do its thing. Hey, here we are. Yeah, it looks weird, right? I don't know if that's a capture card or... Yeah, even the color on this looks weird. No, this mic? I think this one was $30 on Temu. It's a Zeal, Z-E-A-L, Zeal sound. And I'll plug it back in here in a second. We'll see if we can get it up and running. So boots up right away. Ghost Spectre. You can do a bunch of different things here. It's got partition stuff built in. This is the installer, by the way. What is it? What? Your mic sounds like it's a camera. It is the camera. It's built into the camera. Whoops. Okay. So I like to go with the old setup version. And I'll move it over, guys. I wrap up all my cords here. And so I just was being lazy and I didn't want to undo all my cords. But I'll do it for you guys. Because you're my fans. You're my number one fans. All right. Homeless guy. Hi, gorgeous. Whoa. 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 Okay, that's my speakers. Now I gotta find which one the microphone is. Hang on, guys. There it is. I might have to unplug the this thing again because I don't know why the hell it's looking like that. It's gonna go blank for a second, or not. think my capture card's melting or something. Something's going on here. Capture card's melting, guys. Huh. Well, it looks like my capture card just shit the bed. Yeah, it did. I'll be damned. All right, guys. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do there because the fucking capture card just shit the bed. Unless, here, I'll put it up here. Let's try this port. Camo. Yeah, it's not working. What are we doing? Yeah. Can you hear the mic? Is it better or no? I don't think. Hang on. No. I'm wondering. Yeah, because I did just plug the microphone in. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it is still on the webcam. Technical difficulties. I'll be damned. That sucks. I wonder if I need to restart it. Yeah, guys. Mulligan. Mulligan. We'll see if it pops back up. There it goes. Ah, that's better. It was probably because I had it plugged into the graphics card. Give me 1 second.
How's that sound? How's that sound? Is that a little bit better? Is that the right mic? Did I pick the right mic? That sound better? Ah, clean. Chef's kiss, as they say. Chef's kiss. As they say in the biz, chef's kiss. Yeah, I'm being lazy. What can I say? And this is not an easy process, by the way. Not an easy process. But I figure, and it even makes it even harder trying to do it on stream. But we'll give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. And now that things don't look like piss. All right, this is better. Hey, so here we are in Ghost Spectre. Like I said, this is the setup, and you got a bunch of tools built right into the setup itself, which is great. You can navigate to the Explorer. So if you got to move files around, do whatever. There's command prompt. There's all sorts of shit you can do here. We're just going to go to the old setup. It is Windows 11. This is the LTSC version, so it's the Enterprise 24H2, because 25H2 had all sorts of problems, and they're still working all those bugs out. Yeah, don't recommend it. I might have to hide my camera for a few minutes here, because, okay, so really, I don't know why they have so many different flavors here. Because Superlight SE is with the Start All Back, which is just an application, but it pulls out a bunch of stuff. You can do Compact, but it's not much different, right? Yeah, it's basically a Windows 10 98 collab. No, but so Start All Back is the same thing with Defender. I don't like Defender because it creates false positives for software and stuff like that, which we don't really want right now. Okay, thank you. Anyway, let's see here. So Compact, I've never really installed the Compact, but for this rendition, we're going to be doing Superlight SE sans Defender. We don't need Defender. Let the mother burn. Yes. Yeah, I can help you disable some stuff in Windows, no problem. However, I don't know anything about patents. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, this is the screen you want to be real careful about. Okay. Now, so partition 1 is a system partition. Partition 2, Microsoft reserves 16 megabytes for something. Beats me. Spade Tech. Oh, you want to patent your project? Yeah, and I don't know how international patents work versus United States patents, but we've also got recovery, which I don't feel like we need recovery. We might delete that one too. Anyway, we're going scorched earth here. We're going to delete this one. System. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need this one because it's going to create all these as well. Yep. Scorched earth. Spade Tech, bye-bye. It's been nice. It's been real. No going back now. Now, the X drive is my 3 terabyte partition. Want to keep that. I'm worried if I delete the recovery, if it's going to have 2 different unallocated spaces, but we're going to try it because we're not using recovery. Yeah, it did. Ah, well. Yeah, we'll leave the unallocated space for now. Hopefully we can regain that with the X drive back then. So anyway, we're going to put it here on this unallocated space. Next. There it goes. Yoink everything. Oh, don't delete that. Was I not supposed to delete that? Whoa, Mr. Nasty. What up? What up, dude? Hey, I don't know why Lumia is taking a nap again today. Mr. Nasty, Mr. Nasty. Hey, I saw you on there playing with OG Grandma the other day. It was really great seeing her again. Oh, is Lumia not running? Guys, Lumia crashed or something. I thought I ran it again. I'll be damned. Make it nasty. Yeah, it did. It either crashed or something. Something happened. There he is. Probably don't have the music going, and I apologize for that. But we are running on the mini PC. Oh, bro, now they're all gonna fire off. Yeah, no audio exists, guys. Brozilla. I'll do it for you. That's how much I love you guys. Hey, look at that Windows Boot Manager. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Boo. Hey, but we finally got rid of that Ubuntu. We didn't need that. We don't need that shit. Get that shit out of here. That goon Ubuntu. No, I probably will. Oh, getting devices ready. I probably will end up. What? I probably will end up installing that new OS. Was it Pika? Yeah, Pika OS. That looked pretty cool. I like that one. My audio reenactment. What? What? Make them say, "Oh, I can't do that one. I don't know." It's Gibby Boo. He's back. What brings back memories? It's a mess, guys. We're running on the mini PC right now, so everything's a mess. But that's why we're ass rock. That's why we're getting it going. We're gonna get it up and running over on the big PC, bare metal, and I'll show you guys what I like to install, like right out of the box. Now, guys, that was bare metal. Did you see how fucking fast that installed? Get it going hard. What Coop likes the most? Is that a question? Phone scammer called. Was his name Brazilla? Nah, I'm just messing with you. He's Indian. That's that. What? Holy shit! I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. But that install was lightning fast. Ka-chow. We're almost done, guys.
This is called a neuralizer.
Hey, good to see those are still working. Like I said, I don't have my commands here on my little deck thing because I'm lazy. And yeah, we're almost done installing Windows 11. Almost there. How fast was that, guys? Boom. What was that, like 2 minutes? Seriously, that's a fucking new record. So when you have a badass machine like this one, you can install fucking, yeah, you can install Ghost Spectre. That's how de-bloated this version of Windows is. Like, it can install, look at it. Boom. Hello. I don't know what that was, but all right, guys, and we're back. Which one should I go with? IoT or just LTSC? I don't even know at this point. I'll just go press 1 or 2, click OK. What's IoT? Is that one better? LTSC, IoT, whatever. I'll go 2. Hit OK. I don't know the difference. You can change it, I think. Yeah, Ghost Spectre is the way to go, guys. I really enjoy it. Hello. Yes. So it will restart a couple times, obviously. When you're in the midst of doing all this setup stuff, there's gonna be, oh, Internet of Things. What does that even mean? I know LTSC is long-term service contract. Which means when they pull this shit, when they pull it out from the rug from under us again, I think so. Yeah, because I just transferred over everything from the other one computer to the other, so it should have all the filters on it. All of these filters. Can you see? Oh, you can't see that. Hang on. All of these filters. We got our gain, noise gate, noise suppression, and compressor. Yeah, like I said. So it makes it that much easier, right? When you can export and import all your settings from OBS pretty easily. So let's go back to capture card. Yeah, so this is Ghost Spectre, guys. We're going to empty this recycle bin. Now, my mouse is a little janky, just because I'm running on a weird little monitor here. You know what I want to do? Yeah, actually, I'm going to pull this over here. Capture card. I think I did this last time, so I'm going to go like this. Open the source as a projector in a new window. There we go. I think I did this last time. So just makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, guys. So, like I said, we've got, we're up and running with Ghost Spectre in under 2 minutes. It restarts. It's going to restart a couple times. First thing we want to do is make sure our drivers are installed. Always, always, always. Now, I didn't back up a fresh backup of it, but that's okay because I got it on my Ventoy. And look at that. Taken up, wow, not even 23 gigs, 24 gigs, Ghost Spectre. No, I did not freeze. And then I partitioned it a long time ago, so I got 2 terabytes of 2 terabytes free of 3 terabytes. Oh yeah. Oh, it's no secret. But if you want to see what we're working with, task manager. Here we are. 1% on the CPU. Memory's at 3 gigs out of 32. Disk ain't even chugging. Disk 1 ain't chugging. GPU is not chugging. The chugging. So yeah, I love Ghost Spectre. It's, oh, that's what I was going to look at. Go back. Right here, CPU. So processes 100, just over 100 out of the box. Yeah, this is one of the OSs built specifically for gaming performance. And if you recall, this is one of the features I love most. You right click on the desktop. Hang on. Right click over here on the desktop. We got ghost mode, right? You can get to your power options, power saver, high performance, turbo game, dynamic boost. But you've also got reduce memory. What do you mean? What does Coop like the most? Right now, he likes the trampoline. The trampoline. We got a little like workout trampoline the other day, and he literally jumped on it for 3.5 hours. And then when he went to bed, passed out immediately. So it's great. We probably should have got it a lot sooner. But anyway, You can reduce the memory right from the desktop, which is amazing. It's got God mode, ping test, and cleanup temp files just right from the right-click menu. Now, God mode is just, you know, basically any setting you're looking for in Windows, it just puts it all right here. So if you're looking to do anything, it's probably in God mode. It's just a nice little thing here. Yeah, I can't say enough about Ghost Spectre, guys. But once we install the drivers and stuff like that, it is going to increase the size of the OS, but not degrade any of the performance, right? Onyx, that's what I call the big one here. Yeah, so basically all you gotta do, come over here, go to Device Manager, and you'll notice, hey, we got a couple things missing here, yada, yada, yada. You just come up here, right click, add drivers, and then you browse, and I've got them in my Ventoy under drivers. And I've got them each separated out into my computers. So I got Chromebooks, mini PC, Onyx is what I call my main PC. And then Spectre, my laptop, and that might have been another laptop I was selling at the time. So you just hit that, and then drivers first. Get your drivers, get them here, get them while they're hot. Oh, and also the other big thing about Ghost Spectre that I love. Let's go to Windows Update. Oh, AnyDesk. No, I don't need AnyDesk printers. Let's go to, let's go ahead and run our Windows updates. Oh, wait, they're paused until 2077. That's right. Early planning a mini quad bike. Ooh, a mini quad bike. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's, 9K per month, isn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, you don't have to do that at all. Ooh. You don't have to buy him a mini quad bike or anything like that, bud. I appreciate it, but and just the shipping alone, like, you know, I don't know, but that's very sweet of you. I don't know that he necessarily needs a quad bike, but I'm sure he would love it. Okay, so we'll restart again. But thank you. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. So just like that, we've got all of our drivers for this beast installed. Now I'll install some quality of life improvements for Windows. This is the good stuff, you know. And a nice little touch, I don't know if you heard that, it plays a little chime when you start Windows. Stock Windows 11, they took that away. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. Well, we did get him a, what's it called? I just got him a power wheel. Hang on. Also, Ghost Spectre, right, does not have a browser, a web browser out of the box. No web browsers at all. So it comes with Ghost Toolbox. Now, Ghost Toolbox will not launch unless you're connected to the internet. So make sure that you are connected to the internet. Oh, also, yeah, I was having issues with my Wi-Fi as well with the VHDX. The Wi-Fi just wouldn't pop up, which isn't a problem because I have wired internet. But again, this Ghost Toolbox is not going to launch unless you're connected to the internet. But right from here, you've got all kinds of stuff you can install. You can stop the updates again from here if you do an update. OneDrive, Zoom, da, 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 da. Oh, definitely down here, highly recommended to install. So you just come down here, press 1.6 for C+, hit enter, and then what does it say? Microsoft from, it says note. If some software cannot be installed or running, try option 2. So press option 1, press enter. Chocolatey version. What do you mean? Like Git version? Okay, installation's complete. Deleting previous version. Yeah, Ghost Toolbox is great. You can install web browsers from here, media players, driver updaters, video editor software. I don't recommend doing the driver updaters. Always download your drivers directly when possible, because those driver downloaders can mess up some stuff. They can mess up your installation, so just bear that in mind. So DirectX, yep, we'll do that. 17. Online installer is fine. Yep, DirectX. I accept your terms. Ooh, do not install the Bing bar. We don't need that. Bye-bye. They almost got me. But yeah, guys, this is going to be just infinitely better. Yep. Okay, so we're downloading. It already feels smoother. Okay. Okay. So now we come over to how. There was one other thing I need to be sure to install, and it was the Microsoft Store. By default, the Microsoft Store is not installed. Yeah. And I prefer having it installed. Okay. Yeah, see, Microsoft also, yeah, there was an issue with the calculator. For whatever reason, the calculator wasn't installed on here. Oh, it says make sure your time zone is correct before downloading any apps. I don't know why that's an option. Adjust date and time. Time zone is not Pacific. Eastern. There we go. That works. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know if I want to install the actual Xbox console companion, because I don't want the Xbox. But I do need, it's the, I forget what it's called. It's not any of these. In order to install Adobe, you need like one of the Microsoft Edge, like companion stuff. Is it under options for Windows 11? Might be. Let's go 42. Huh. What's Ninite? Install Brave and Ninite. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. There was and I'll figure it out here eventually when I can't install it. Hold on. Let's go 0. I mean, technically, yeah, 50 cc is the limit. You're supposed to, like over here, you can get a moped that's 50 cc and you don't need a motorcycle endorsement. But if you have a 150 cc, you do need a motorcycle endorsement. But I'm not sure how it is with ATVs, but I wouldn't go with the 50 around here. I would go with something faster just in case he's got to hit the gas and get out of the way, you know? I don't know. Anyway, let's just do the internet stuff real quick and I'll figure it out later. 51. So I do want Chrome. I like Chrome. Some people might not like Chrome, but I find it's easier to just log in and have everything logged in. So we'll get Chrome installed. And then I do like having Brave as well. Also, like, you know, everybody complains about having the friggin' taskbar over to the left and not in the center. I actually like it in the center. So, sue me. Lumpiness. Oh, well, that's really sweet, Brazilla. Well, just let's hold off. I'll talk to Kat because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, like, what do you call it? Get one of those delivered and then she'll see it and freak out kind of thing. So, but thank you. That is awesome. Oh, also on here. So with the start all back, right? You can choose Windows 10 or Windows 7. And I think I like the Windows 7. I think I like the Windows 7 with the details on the bottom. Let's try it. So you can go Windows 7 and then with any new window that you open, why is this not working? There we go. Oh, Brave's here. Okay, so any new window that you open, it will automatically take on the new view of it. And I think I closed it. So scroll properties again. Yeah, I did. Explorer. We'll go Windows 10. Maybe it was Windows 10. Yeah, because I like the details pane on the bottom. See here? Or maybe just 7. So this was 7. And then if you open a new one, it's going to go pink and see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 10 I don't like because look at 10. Look at how 10 has all this bullshit up at the top. And I'm just like, what the fuck is all that? I mean, I guess you could hide it. So, not terrible, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to do the details on the bottom. And there we go. So, kind of similar, kind of not. You know, this one. So this one looks more like 11, but it's got that option. And then this one is 7. Which, gotta say, I really like 7. 7's look. You know? This one just, this one's a little too fucking busy for me. I don't know. That's just me. I think I like that a little bit better. So I'm gonna go with 7. Anyway, we'll fuck around with that later. 0. What else can we install here while we're here? Yeah, so Ghost Toolbox, literally you can install everything right out of the box. I highly recommend media players. Not skip the driver updaters. Media players, I'd go with VLC, nothing else. And this will go out and download all the most recent one. Oh. Well, it's very sweet of you, dude. And I will, I'll run it by her, you know. But he is a little bit small for that right now. Okay? Because he's 3 and he really can't even drive the power wheel. Okay? Like, luckily it has a remote control because I can control it and drive it, but he just doesn't understand, like, that he can drive it, you know? Like, does that make sense? Like, he's just not driving it. Wow, VLC is taking a while. Either it's a slow server or something. But does the mini PC look okay? Like everything's good? Everything's jiving? Mm. Yeah, so Coop should be at his speech therapy right about now. I don't know why that's taken so long. That is like way slow. Like it's not that big of a file. I can't imagine it's that big. Okay. Yeah, and it crashed on me. I think it was the capture card because I had it plugged into the thing over here. And then I was like changing one of the settings for the capture card and my camera stopped working. So it was like, and then OBS just crashed. And then I had to open it back up and like reset everything that I just set up. like, I swear to you guys, like, if you're streaming, every single time you go to stream, something will go wrong. Every time. It never fails. It never fails. Yeah. Did you get a chance to check out? No, the mini PC is built-in graphics, but streaming doesn't. It's not that intensive. It depends on like your scenes and what you got going on. Mine's pretty intense. And all the doodads you got hooked up to it, right? Because when you're doing it from your phone, literally it's just your camera, microphone, and maybe a chat thing if you've got the chat thing set up, right? There's not much else that you can put on there, right? You can do chat, you can do a couple other like kind of pop-up things, but there's not a lot really that you can do with it. Not like this, you know, where you can set it up and have transitions and do all these other things with OBS. You can't really do that from your phone. You can try, but you can't. All right, I just like to run this, and then I also have a dark version of VLC that we will eventually install. But the main things I wanted to get running, media player, zip, always with a zip. Always install 7-zip. Love 7-zip. WinRAR is great too, but 7-zip I feel like is better. So there you go, 7-zip. 7-zip's installed. What the fuck did that just say? Video, you got video and audio converters. Ninite is far better. Is that right? Okay, well, we'll look that up, but I'm just going to install what I can here. And maybe let's do that for another one, because I've got, another, I've got specific apps that I use for streaming, etc., and I want to get those installed and get that going. Let's see here. So you can do recording and live streaming, OBS, there you go, one. You can install OBS just like so. There it is. And this should be the most up-to-date version. Yep, just a basic install. Again, I'm sure Nanite or Ninite is great, but this, everything's right here. I just did a fresh install. It's all right here. It's all built in right out of the box. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, okay, this is not the latest version. We'll go ahead and update it. Oh, look, Prism Live right here. So you can also get Prism Live on the computer as well. Go ahead and launch it. And now OBS normally runs through like its automatic setup, right? But we don't want to do that because we've got plugins and things we've got to install. Always install the plugins with it not running. So we're not going to do that just yet. We are still working. Really? But again, like, how do you, you still have to select everything that you need, right? Right? Like, you have to select everything that you're going to need and get it installed. Sure. I don't know what the shell extension is. Whatever. I need it, I'll install it later. X and View is great. It's a little web photo viewer. Yeah, I don't need to visit the website. Permission. Okay. Well, that's good. And I would, but again, I've never used that app, so it might take me a few minutes to get to it. But upscaling. Okay, so we got the what photo editors does it have? Let's take a look. Oh, GIMP, Microsoft Paint, and yeah, no. Okay. I don't know what that says. And then game clients. So, oh, and it's also got the Ghost YouTube downloader, which is pretty handy as well. So you can download any YouTube video directly from right here. So that's nice. But we're going to do game clients real quick. We're going to do Steam. And I should be able to just log in. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and for sure. And like I said, that's great. A great suggestion. I think we'll do that for another stream for sure. Because again, I don't like to go off on tangents when I'm like focused on like I got to get this set up, you know. So, and I love Steam's login. Because literally, if you have it on your phone, you just hit the scan and you just scan it with your phone and boom, sign into Steam. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Look at that. I'm signed in. I didn't even have to do anything. I just boom, signed in. And then there was one thing for settings that I remember. Was it library? Something that guy did. Interface, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to run through that other tutorial when we install Pika, and then I'll change it over on Windows. I don't really play too many Steam games on Windows, but I love having Steam. Well, you could scan it, and then it would have logged you in, right? Something. It would have logged you into my computer, so then I'd have access to your Steam account. So maybe don't do that. Anywho, but yeah, Epic Games should really take a note of that. Now, also, I love Epic Games because of Fortnite and Rocket League. Both those games are a lot of fun. I enjoy playing them. Now, I also saw a tutorial for those. I'm not going to install those right now because they're already installed on the D drive, right? But all you have to do is like change the folder name and then change it back once you've installed the game again. Like you start installing them and then you stop. Okay, update it. Anyway, yeah. So I think that's pretty much everything here. There might be a few odds and ends, but I'll go ahead and install my basic stuff that I really enjoy. Like I said, just some quality of life stuff. How many updates does this thing have? And I'll log into Epic later. That's not a big deal, and install those. But we will go to right here. So my Ventoy and then my files. and my apps. So, the basics. Snappy driver is great if you don't have your drivers. VLC dark mode, definitely recommend. Always dark mode, guys. Always dark mode. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Ear trumpet. I love ear trumpet. Okay. Ear trumpet, ear trumpet, ear trumpet. Install. Hello. There we go. So again, this is what do you call it? Basically what this will install is just a small little diddly down here, right? And so you've got your basic volume here, okay? But this is going to install another little icon down here, and I will show you what it does. It's fantastic. Go ahead and install Flow Launcher. I really like Flow Launcher. Oh, actually, before I do that, where's everything? Oh, we don't have everything in here? We should. Unless that installs. Yeah, it might install it. Here we go. Send crash data. No. Close. All right, so ear trumpet right here. Ear trumpet. Now, I recommend also going to the settings and general legacy. Yeah, use the legacy icon just so you can tell them apart, right? But basically, if you've got multiple speakers, multiple headphones, multiple anything, you can come in here and you can adjust the volume of each application separately. It supports mouse scroll wheel. You can just scroll with it. But each application, so I come in here and a lot of times I will set, oh, you can't see it. Hang on. Yeah, we got Windhawk coming. That's coming up. Give me a second. Let me hide my camera real quick. Okay, so down here. So the ear trumpet. So you can adjust the sounds of each individual application. And if you've got multiple ones down here, it'll show you, speakers, headphones, etc., etc. Also, if you right click on it, you can switch between all of your sound inputs. You can get right to the legacy sound settings, get to the volume mixer. So you can basically mix all your volumes, which is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's a really small application. Absolutely recommend it. Gotta have it. What else? I thought everything was here, but I don't see it. Yeah, we got Windhawk. But anyway, we're going back to the basics here. We'll try it. Maybe it'll automatically install it here. Flow Launcher is just a nice, quick little launcher. Very small, very handy. And why isn't it opening? Oh, because Epic Games. Yeah, I guess I'll sign in. Hang on. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to sign into this real quick. All right, we're back. Install Epic Online Services. Sure. Let's go back to capture card. There we go. And turn my camera. Okay, turn the camera back on. Okay, we're back, guys. Install successful. We're logged in. We got Bad Spade for Fortnite and whatnot. So let's see who's on. Raven's on, Fizzy's on, Radom's on, Erupting Chicken, Seats on. Bunch of people online. Fortnite, highly recommend. Anyway, we'll do that later. As a matter of fact, we're gonna quit out of that, exit, and we're gonna quit out of that, exit, and go to settings. Yep. Plugins. That's interesting. Okay. Appearance, explore journal. So it should be search. I thought I had to install everything, but it looks like it's already installed. I don't know. Oh yeah, and I don't want calculator on, right? I don't know. I'll have to download everything again because I can't seem to find it. Quick Look. Highly recommend Quick Look. Yep, install it. So what Quick Look does is similar on a Macintosh. If you see a file, mostly for images and video files, and you just click it, right? So you can click it, hit the space bar, and it's not working. All programs, Quick Look, Quick Look. So basically, if you click here and hit the space bar, it will give you a pop-up of, if it's an image, it'll pop up. Otherwise, it just kind of gives you the information. If you have a Quick Look plugin, you open it, click here to install, and it's done. So you got to restart it. And this is for a folder viewer, done. And then Helix, I think this is for 3D files. Yeah, 3D models. But it's a pretty handy little thing. So see here, app installer, it actually just opens the installer for Ear Trumpet. Revo, definitely install Revo uninstaller. Highly recommend. Yeah. And you can see here, Windows apps. So there's no Windows apps that are installed with Ghost Spectre, just these 4, which that one I installed. But auto run manager, you can auto run. I don't want these running at startup, so I can actually remove these. Yeah, because I don't want these running right at my startup, right? I don't need Steam running, and I don't need Epic running right out of the box. I don't need Brave running out of the box. I don't need these updaters running out of the box. What is this one? AMD. Yeah, I can leave that. Windows Tools. But this is a great uninstaller. If you're looking for anything like that, it'll remove a bunch of registry stuff and all that. So WebView 2, that's what I need, WebView 2. Oh wait, no, it's the portable version. I want the MSI. There we go. Don't need the printer. That's fine. Install that. Yeah, sure. Light shot. This is my favorite little screen capture. Make sure it's not running. Rust desk. No, it's not running. Okay. Finish. Okay, so we got Rust desk. I'll do that later. But yeah, Specky. No, this one, light shot. I love light shot. So you can do screenshots. I always change the hotkeys to be like the Mac hotkeys instead of print screen. I do Command Shift. Oops. Command Shift 4, and then for this one, instant save, Command Shift 3. Same as the Mac hotkeys, basically. Control Shift 4, and then I hit OK. So then Control Shift 4, I can do a little draggy thing, and then you can adjust, right? And you can do an instant upload to Google, to different areas, or just save it to your desktop. You can write on it, take notes, etc. It's great. Handy little app. Love it. VLC. Windhawk. Yes, of course. And again, these are all just like quality of life things to make Windows look a little bit nicer. Because right now, you know, we've got, this is that additional app, right? Start all back, which I prefer the original menu. So you can use different parts of this, whatever you want. We're not going to do that one. So new version of Revo. We're going to update that. Why not? Download it. Okay. Pretty sure this is it. The Windows Start. Yeah. So these are the ones that I like. The Windows Start Menu styler. Translucent Start Menu. So we'll go ahead and install that. Yep. So there's a few of these that I like. This guy. This guy. Let's go to his. Cancel that. So start menu styler, taskbar. I think this is the other one that I had. Let me see this one. Yeah. So like you've got the menu, and then yeah, when you hover over it, it will automatically hide. So we'll do that one. I'm pretty sure that's the one I had. Okay, so we got the start menu styler. Okay, so we're back with this one, the start menu, details, settings, theme. So then we go translucent start menu, and then it doesn't seem to be working. Oh, here, save settings. So we save it. There we go. So see how it cleaned it up? Cleaned everything up. Don't need all that other bullshit. And we've got the search bar up here. Very minimal, very translucent, beautiful. They also have this guy also has a task bar one. So an update is available. Of course it is. So I wish it would show me. Yeah, so go to details. No, that's not the one I wanted. Details of this one. I wish it would show me like his other ones at the top, so I don't have to come all the way to the bottom or find out. So start menu, here, taskbar, styler. Yeah, so I install all of these. It's the same guy. I wish it would just show me all of the ones that he installs. Oh, you're going to sleep? No, I don't do rain meter. Oh yeah, Revo Pro. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, man. Hey, good night and congratulations on being a doctor. And I look forward to your next live stream. Sorry I missed your last one, but I look forward to the next one. Yeah, so again, the start menu cleans it up. This to me is better this way. And I like it in the center. Whatever. You can put it on the left, you can put it in the center. I don't care. I like it in the center. Okay, so that one and then the notifications one. So these are the three. Windhawk. I don't do the rain meter. Don't really care. Don't really care for rain meter. I've got enough like of these, you know, little programs running in the background that I just don't need the that stuff. So we'll do translucent shell, save. And then there you go. So you've got the translucency menus on the side here. Start menu, notifications, taskbar. Yes. So settings and translucent. Save. But we've got the start all back. So the start all back kind of overwrites it a little bit to where it's like invisible. So it's kind of a combo thing. I like them both. But again, we've also got the hide, which doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I think I have to turn it on. Yeah, task. Let's go to properties. Taskbar settings. So I need to turn on the auto hide from here, I think. Yeah, auto hide. So that center. I think. I don't know. I'll have to see. Because, yeah. So that's how you have to do it. So you turn on the hiding, and then when you hover over it with a window is when it'll hide. So otherwise, the taskbar is always here. But if you have a window open, it hides. And then you can just go over the bottom and it'll come up. So And again, these are all just little quality of life things that I enjoy. Oh, VLC dark mode. So, and again, here's the spotlight. So you can just hit the space bar and it'll show you. So you don't need to reinstall it. Here's what you do. Download the required dark mode files. Okay. And then go to your install of VLC, which is here in C, program files, video LAN, VLC, plugins, I think. Where'd that go? Let's just open it. Okay. I wish this would automatically wrap the text. Like, what the hell? Yeah, word wrap. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So plugins and then GUI. So go here, plugin. No! It's overheating. Okay. So basically you just grab these. Grab these. Bring them over meow. And replace them. And now we can close this, right? Don't need this anymore. And I'll show you guys what VLC now looks like. So open VLC and now, okay, a new version, not right now. And then you go to preferences and dark mode and hit save. And then you got to close it and then open it again. And we've got dark mode VLC. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know why VLC doesn't have that built in automatically, but if you guys want that, let me know. Other than that, there are a few other apps I like to install. My Apple keyboard. I'm gonna need my GameSir. Oh yeah, let's do Atom while we're here. Atom vertical. Oh, is that what just happened? The kick stream cut off? I don't know. I think maybe there was a hiccup. I have missed frames due to rendering lag, but only 6. So in the last hour and a half, almost 2 hours, I only dropped 6 frames. That's not bad. Let's go, mini PC. So gotta do camo. Yeah, all these apps, man, just quality of life. I would install CapCut. I love CapCut, but we're gonna install what do you call it? Oh, there's the we definitely need Easy BCD. All right, so edit this. I like to have it at 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Save that. So this We're going to rename it. We're going to call this Ghost Metal. Ghost Metal. Okay. And then we're going to add a new entry because down here it is a VHDX. And this is going to be on the D drive in my VHDX folder, Ghost. And so we will call it Ghost. Virtual. We'll call it Ghost V for virtual. And then hit add. And then we go, there we go. So Ghost Metal is my default, and that's running on, like natively on the metal. And then this is my virtual disk that is still here, but we're not going to boot into that right away, right? So we'll just leave it as is for right now, as that, and I shouldn't need that. No, not that. Okay, so that's that. Files, stable. What is files? I do need font base. Which one's the new one? 2026. Let's go with that one. That's fine. Ah, yes, camo. Okay. Continue. Skip that. Continue. Skip that. Don't need that. Hey, there I am, and there I am, and there I am. Okay. So I do like to, not effects. I'm just gonna cozy flat. No, green screen. And then we are also going to filters. No, effects. No. Spotlight. Ooh. How do I flip the there we go. Flip that camera. And then, yeah, so camo is great. I love this app. And so you can do it green screen, you can flip the camera. It's got a built-in microphone function, which we are not going to use. So I just use it for the camera, but it does automatic face tracking. So if I move around, it's going to zoom me in as much as possible. And if I get too close, it pulls it back. So it's great. It keeps you kind of framed in your camera. So if you don't have a tracking camera, you can install this. It's great. I love it. Oh, and also the other great feature about this is not that. Hang on. Layers. Okay, so you can turn off the little image here. You can turn that off. That's just their like little watermark. You can turn that off. Setting. Where's the settings on this? Right here, settings. So if at all possible, like if you can, when you can, right, go to the performance tab on this processing device, right? If you can offload processing to another device, do it, right? So by default, it just says auto. So it's going to use this device for any processing that can be offloaded to your camera, right? So your camera processing, right? Do you want it running on your graphics card? I got enough stuff running on my graphics card. Do I want it running on my CPU? No, I got enough running on my CPU. So you can actually offload it to the Radeon graphics, right? Because that's like your built-in graphics chip, right? It's built into the motherboard, which would otherwise just be sitting there useless, right? So with camo, you can tell it, hey, since I'm not using that, why don't I just use my onboard graphics chip to run my camera stuff. Smart. You can enable high performance if you want. And since we're using this, it might be a good idea to do that. Since we're using the built-in graphics chip, we could probably do high performance. But yeah, so I highly recommend this app. It's got great performance, auto tracking, built-in microphone. You can select the camera. You can select multiple devices that you have. It's got filters and effects and, like I said, the auto tracking, but it also has adjustments for shutter speed, color compensation, white balance, you name it. So you can do all that right from here. And then when you have everything set up the way you want it, you don't even need it open. You can just close it. Font base is what I use for managing my fonts. I like to do a watched folder, and on this PC, it should be on my D drive and my assets and my fonts. And I select that, and there it goes. And it's adding all 20 million thousands of my fonts. And an update is available. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Yeah, it says it's got a bunch of duplicates. I wish I could go in and like change, you know, I wish the app allowed me to select the duplicates and delete them, but here we are. So I have a ridiculous amount of fonts. It's just the way it is. Okay. So yeah, I got 28,000 some odd fonts. That's what happens when you're a designer. We'll go, but I like to let it do its thing before I install the updates, because I installed the update one time and then it corrupted something while it was doing something. So there we go. So that's good. But yeah, you can temporarily activate fonts here. I use this with my Adobe suite. Love it. Handbrake is a good one to have. Caden Live, we'll install that. Windhawk, I think we're done with Windhawk. So again, this is all just setup stuff. This is all just, you know, this is a video editing app that I like using. And as I go along, you know, I'll probably install other stuff as well. But I just want to get most of the stuff set up that I use. LibreOffice, I'm gonna install that, because I don't think I have Windows Office on this. Typical's fine. Yep. Local send. Transferring files from your phone and back. fantastic coconut. No, no, no. We'll do quick save. Yep. Quick save for favorites. Here. And we're going to call this one Onyx, because that is the name of the computer that I have given it. Receive. Wait, where? Yes. So for me, I set up my own downloads folder. And it's on the D drive. It's just a little tip for anybody out there. I highly recommend. And then for this one, I will leave that for now. Pictures, unpin, unpin, unpin. Okay. Right. Okay. I don't know if I need lonely screen just yet. Notepad Plus, I'll install that. Ah, yes, Power Toys. Gotta have the Power Toys. Next one will be, oh, Wonderland Amusement Park. Nice. Yeah, see, I don't know if you need to rent anything, honestly, right? Just use your phone, you know? Open settings, there we go. So a lot of this stuff I don't need, right? So always on top, awake, color picker, don't need command palette, crop and lock, environmental variables. So I like fancy zones and find my mouse. Literally, that's all I use it for. Mouse highlighter. I don't think I need that. Don't need peak. Don't need power rename. Power towards run. Don't need that. Screen roller. But again, you can use these. Feel free to run around and play with any of these, but I just like find my mouse. That's a handy little utility. And then fancy zones, which we do have to set up, but I'll do that later because I don't have the actual look of it. So show zone number, yep, opacity is good. So you can set up the snapping zones in here, right? So we do want to override the Windows snap. And that's it. So, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. The family is home. I want to say hi to them, so I'll be right back. Whoa, we're back at it. Hey, my FPS dropped with that BRB screen. Might have to turn off some of my doodads over there. Yeah, because it's the mini PC, but it was only that particular thing. Maybe there's just too much animation going on over there. So I apologize for that. But again, we're running from the mini PC, and it's not doing well. That's why we're doing this, so I can get my main PC up and running. Anyway, with the layout zones, let me switch back to the capture card. There we go. So with the layout zones, you can open your zone layout editor, right? And I wish it let you save these. I like this one, priority grid, right? So you can take a window, hold shift, and it'll pop up your zones, see? Now, I do it for streaming specifically, and it'll snap to that window, right? So I had one set up, I do a custom one, create a new layout, a grid, yep. And then I do something similar to this, but again, I'll have to do this off camera because I gotta hook up my monitors correctly. But you've got the 1, 2, 3 zones. You can hit save right here. And then you have to hit edit, space around zones. I changed this. I turned that off actually. Thank you for the hearts. Highlight distance, 20 pixels is fine. You can do a layout shortcut. Hey, Cat Spade's here. Hey, Cat. How you doing?
Where's my song?
That we're streaming today from the mini PC because
Okay, so
I'm
no song.
right. So everything's a little janky today because we're reformatting this computer right now.
Oh.
We're doing that right now on stream. And literally, Ghost Spectre installed in under a minute. It was just like, bzz, hey, we're up and running. Yeah, so it was like a minute or 2 minutes and it installed. So I'm taking today and just setting up everything,
Nice.
kind of showing everybody my process of doing the setup. So we'll do, I don't know what we call this, my OBS screen. Hey, thank you, Mr. Nasty.
What do you do?
He said W cat or sup cat.
W
W cat, sup cat.
What's up, Mr. Nasty?
What is up, Mr. Nasty?
Coops and I just got home from school.
That they did.
He did really well today.
Have a good one, everybody. You out of here, Mr. Nasty? Are you streaming today? I'll tune in if you're streaming. But yeah, there's just a bunch of different settings here. I'm not going to bore you guys with all that. But I think the last thing I'll do before we jump off, oh, 2 more things actually. So I have the Adobe Master Collection from a Russian truck that fell off. And right here, ISO. Oh, no. I want to open that with, oh, there we go. Here we go. So it fell off a Russian truck and install info. Install. Use autoplay exe. Enjoy. Fell off a Russian truck, but don't let that stop you. So we'll go ahead and mount it up and autoplay. Here we go. Ah, here it is. We're going to go ahead and hit the options. No? Additional options. That's fine. We're going to hit install. Yeah, we want Acrobat. We want it all, buddy. We want it all. Actually, no, I don't want some of this. Delete XD. No, 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 no. No. Premiere Rush. No. Do I want Premiere? Do we want Premiere? Go. Oh, look, he's on a trampoline, Coop. Yeah, we'll install Premiere. Why not? In case we need it. Media encoder for sure. Photoshop. Lightroom Classic. I don't think I'm going to need Lightroom. In copy. I've never used it. Fresco. What the is Adobe Fresco? Dreamweaver? No. Dimension? No. Character Animator? No. Bridge? Nah. Audition? Yeah, maybe I'll keep Audition in case I gotta do audio editing. That should be good. That should be good. We can always install the stuff again later if we need it. But there you go. The free Russian version of Master Collection 2025. You're welcome. We'll install that. Then one more thing. So I do want to. Oh, actually. Sorry, this PC, here we go, live stream. So my live stream plugins, and what we need is advanced masks, for sure, install that. Yep, install. Yep, finish. Okay. Social Stream Ninja, definitely need that. Install that. Anyone, that's fine. Install. All right, man. See ya. And hopefully I'll have my stream all set up and ready to go for you guys tomorrow so we can stream directly from my good streaming setup. And again, I apologize, but it's one of those things you got to do. Windows is a degrading operating system. It just is. It is what it is. Is that you, Koopy? Yay!
Doesn't that look like
It
him?
does. Oh, freeze. Yay! He's so cute. All right, so I'll probably end up having to redo this. I'm gonna upgrade this version real quick. It's fine. We'll go downloads. Save it. So I'll update both of them. I'll end up having to redo that. Source clone? Yeah, I mean, install source clone as well. I need that. Okay. Lumia. Look at all this stuff. So much stuff. Yep, update it. I'll be right back, guys.